to say good night, and then I heard my child in prayer, and for some scarlet ribbon for my hair. All the stores were closed and shuttered, and the streets were dark and bare. In our town, no scarlet ribbon for her hair. Through the night, my heart was aching, just to see when dawn was breaking. I peeped in, and on her pillow in gay profusion lying there, I saw a ribbon, lovely ribbon, scarlet ribbon for her hair. If I live to be 100, I will never know from where came that lovely scarlet ribbon for her hair. Now when I was a bachelor, I lived all alone. I worked at the weaver's trade, and the only thing I did that was wrong was to woo a fair young maid. Oh, I wooed her in the winter time and part of the summer too, and the only thing that I did that was wrong was to keep her from the foggy dew. One night she knelt close by my side when I was fast asleep. She threw her arms around my neck and then began to weep. Now she wept, she cried, she tore her hair. Ah me, what could I do? So all night long I held her in my arms, just to keep her from the foggy dew. Now again I am a bachelor, I live with my son. We work at the weaver's trade. And every single time that I look into his eyes, he reminds me of that fair young maid. He reminds me of the winter time and part of the summer too, and of the many, many times that I held her in my arms, just to keep her from the foggy, foggy dew. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow, hear the wind blow, love, hear the wind blow. Your head over, hear the wind blow. Roses love sunshine, violets love dew. Angels in heaven know I love you. If you don't love me, love who you please. Put your arms round me, give my heart ease. Give my heart ease, love, give my heart ease. Your arms round me, give my heart ease. Write me a letter, send it by mail. Send it in care of Birmingham jail. Birmingham jail, love, Birmingham jail. Send it in care of Birmingham jail. Build me a castle 40 feet high, so I can see her as she rides by, as she rides by, love, as she rides by, so I can see her as she rides by. Down in the valley so low, hang your head over, hear the wind blow. I'll give to you a paper of pins and that's the way our love begins. If you will marry me, if you will marry me, I'll give to you a little lapdog to carry with you when you go abroad. If you will marry me, if you will marry me, I'll give to you a house and land, 25 cattle and 1 hired hand. If you will marry me, if you will marry me, I'll give to you a dress of red, stitched all around with a golden thread. If you will marry me, if you will marry me, I'll give to you a key to my chest and all the money that I possess. If you will marry me, if you will marry me. Now here's the rub, that money is all. A woman's love is nothing at all. No, I'll not marry you, No, I'll not marry you. No, I'll not marry you. No, I'll not marry you. Oh, Shenendoah, I long to see you away. You're older, Shenendoah, I long to see you away. We're bound away across the wide Missouri. Oh, Shenendoah, I love your daughter away, you rolling river. For her I'd cross the raging river. We're bound away across the wide Missouri. Farewell, my love, I'm bound to leave you away, you rolling river. Shenendoah, I'll not deceive you away. We're bound away across the wide Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. We're gonna take a little stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Now sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in the town. Sometimes I take a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Stop rambling. Stop your gambling. Stop staying out late at night. Go home to your wife and family and stay by the fireside bright. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. We were 40 miles from Albany. Forget it, I never shall. Oh, what a terrible storm we had one night on the Erie Canal. On the Erie Canal. Oh, the Erie was a-rising. The gin was a-getting low. And I scarcely think we'll get a drink till we get to Buffalo. Till we get to Buffalo. Well, our captain, he come up on deck with his spyglass in his hand, and the fog, it was so tarnal thick that he couldn't spy the land. Oh no, he couldn't spy the land. Well, the Erie was a-rising, and the gin was a-getting low, and I scarcely think we'll get a drink till we get to Buffalo. Till we get to Buffalo. Well, our cook, she was a grand old gal. She had a ragged dress, and we hoisted her upon a pole as a signal of distress, as a signal of distress. Oh, the Erie was a-rising, the gin was a-getting low, and I scarcely think we'll get a drink till we get to Buffalo. Till we get to Buffalo. And now the captain, he got married, and the cook, she went to jail, and I'm the only son of a gun that's left to tell the tale, that's left to tell the tale. Oh, the Erie was a-rising, the gin was a-getting low, and I scarcely think we'll get a drink till we get to Buffalo. Till we get to Buffalo. Till we get to Buffalo. till we get to Buffalo, till we get to Buffalo. Jesse James was a lad that killed many a man, here of the Glendale train. He stole from the rich and he gave to the poor. He had a hand, a heart, and a brain. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. For it was Robert Ford, that dirty little coward. I wonder how he does feel. For he ate of Jesse's bread and he slept in Jesse's bed and laid poor Jesse in his grave. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. It was his brother Frank who robbed the Gallatin Bank and carried the money from the town. It was in this very place that they had a little race and shot Captain Sheets to the ground. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. It was on a Wednesday night, the moon was shining bright. They robbed the Glendale train, and the people they did say for many miles away it was robbed by Frank and Jesse James. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. It was on a Saturday night, Jesse was at home talking to his family brave. Robert Ford came along like a thief in the night and laid poor Jesse in his grave. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now the people held their breath when they heard of Jesse's death and wondered how he ever came to die. It was one of the gang called Little Robert Ford that shot poor Jesse on the slide. Jesse had a wife to mourn for his life. 3 children, they were brave. But that dirty little coward that shot Mr. Howard has laid poor Jesse in his grave. Now the Boll Weevil a little black bug, come from Mexico, they say. They come all the way from Mexico all the way, just looking for a home, just looking for a home. He was looking for a home, just looking for a home. He was looking for a home, just looking for a home, just looking for a home, just looking for a home. Now the first time I saw the Boll Weevil, he was standing in the square. Next time I saw the Boll Weevil, he had his whole darn family there. They was looking for a home. 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 Now the farmer took the Boll Weevil and he put him down in the ice. The Boll Weevil said to the farmer, you know, that's treating me mighty nice. I got a home. 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 Now the farmer took the Boll Weevil and he put him way down in the sand. The Boll Weevil said to the farmer, you know that's treating me just like a man. I got a home, 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 I got a home. Now the farmer and his old woman, they went walking out way across the field. And the old woman, she said to the farmer, I got a lot of eating meal, let's take it home. 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 Now the farmer said to his old woman, well, what do you think of that? I got 69 Boll Weevils in my old Stetson hat. It's a full of holes. It's full of holes. It's full of holes. It's full of holes. It's a full of holes. It's full of holes. It's a full of holes. It's full of holes. Now if anybody happens to ask you, who was it that sung this song? You just tell them that the old Boll Weevil just been here and gone, just looking for a home, 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 just looking for a home. John Henry was a little bitty boy, no bigger than the palm of your hand. His mammy looked down at Henry and said, Johnny gonna be a steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Johnny gonna be a steel driving man. John Henry was a very small boy, sitting on his pipe with his knee. Well, he picked up that hammer and a little piece of steel. He said, that hammer's gonna be the death of me. That hammer's gonna be the death of me. John Henry said to his captain, well, Captain, I want to hear you sing. I swing a 9-pound hammer from my hips on down. I like to hear the cold steel ring, Lord, Lord. I like to hear the cold steel ring. Well, the captain, he said to John Henry, that mountain's caving in. John Henry just laughed to his captain and said, ain't nothing but my hammer-sucking wind, Lord, Lord. Ain't nothing but my hammer-sucking wind. John Henry had a little woman, and her name was Polly Ann. John Henry got sick and he had to go to bed. Polly drove that steel like a man, Lord, Lord. Polly drove steel like a man. John Henry drove steel in the mountain till his hammer caught on fire. And the last words we heard John Henry say was, cool drink of water before I die, Lord, Lord. Cool drink of water before I die. Well, they took John Henry to the graveyard, took him 6 feet under the ground. And every time that train passed by, they'd say, there's a steel driving man, Lord, Lord. Yonder lies that steel driving